It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from the Three Weavers Brewing Company, and it's a can of their Expatriate West Coast IPA. Looking for the ABV here on this beer. It is 6.9% ABV. There's a look at the can, a 355 milliliter can from America. Let's get it out into a glass, see what we get. America's a big place. I'll find out where it's from in a moment. Yeah, look at that. 2-finger whitehead, good levels of carbonation, light, bright looking IPA. West Coast IPA. Let me first of all, let's see where they're... Oh, they're from California. Inglewood, California. Some of the best IPAs, or certainly the best West Coast IPAs. They certainly come from California. It's my 40th next year. If you're watching this in the distant future, in years to come, this video was recorded on the 3rd of July 2018. My birthday is on the 1st of May 2019. I will be 40 years of age, and I want to go to America for my 40th and spend some time drinking really good California West Coast style beers. So yeah, anyway, clarity. Very good to look at, as I mentioned. Let's get the aroma on this light amber coloured beer. Oh, that smells really good. You're always afraid. You're always a little bit afraid that by the time it gets over to the UK, over here, it might not be as fresh as you like. The hops might have faded, but absolutely none of it. You can get a lot of the hops in this aroma. Orange, fleshy blood orange, grapefruit, pine needle. It's piney. With a little bit of sweetness. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh, I gotta put that down. Stone the Crows! Stone the Crows, what an incredible beer. Yes, really drinkable. Grapefruit, mango, citrus, pine needle, fleshy blood orange, pineapple, orange peel, lemon peel. Like rubbing your hands in pine in the forest and shoving it in your face, tasting the pine, really kind of, yeah, piney and bitter. Incredible beer. Drinkability. Let's talk about that drinkability, and then we'll talk about the bitterness that's just really ramping up now on the palate. It's good. It's really good. A little bit of sweetness, biscuit malt to begin with. You think it's nicely balanced. Toffee malts coming through. Biscuit malt, sweetness. And then this slow moving, wallowing, elephant-like bitterness just comes wading through. Nothing's gonna stop it, you know? It's kind of just, and then it just keeps going and going and going, and the bitterness keeps going higher and higher and higher. Starts off quite balanced, and then it's like, poof, in your face, proper West Coast style IPA. I'm still a massive fan. 2018 is probably the year of the East Coast hazy Vermont style IPAs. They're great, absolutely great, but these are still great too. The proper old school West Coast IPA. Look at me calling West Coast IPAs old school now. It just shows how far we've come in the beer world, where we're now saying West Coast style IPAs, they're old school IPAs now. They've only been really, I would say, really massively popular in the last 10 years. In the UK and Europe and America. Probably if you might have some diehard person watching this video going, I remember Sierra Nevada Torpedo 20 years ago. It was absolutely fantastic, and yeah, it happened a lot longer than 10 years ago, but I reckon for the majority of the people, drinking craft beer. It all happened it started to happen 10 years ago. In a big way, Lovely, drinkable, fresh IPA. And I'm actually quite surprised by this, because I have had some IPAs from America recently that the hops have just been allowed to fade, and it's been a real shame. And I've almost thought to myself, do I let the review out? Do I let it go? Because it seems a little bit unfair. But then again, you go, well, I did buy that beer. It was on the shelf. There's a shelf life on the can. They've just managed to absolutely nail this with the amount of bitterness, the amount of flavour, that lovely pineapple, grapefruit, orange peel, fleshy blood orange, biscuit mold. It's incredible. Let's rate it. 3 Weavers Brewing Company Expatriate West Coast style IPA. For me, gets a staggering, lovely, smashing Stone the Crows 9 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! And cheers.